Hello, Internet. I'm Nick, and this is Civilization 6. In our small shuffle map Gorgo cultural victory play game, blah blah blah. Anyway, today is a very hot day, and or at least has been forecast to be a very hot day in the real world. And so I'm kind of hoping to just hunker down in my little flat, ignore the entire outside world, and hopefully power through this thing. So let's see if we can win this game today. Obviously, being in marathon mode, this might take quite a while. I don't know. We might hit our stride and start actually powering through. Actually, on that note, how are we doing in terms of... Oh, well, firstly, we're losing the cultural race, apparently. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe we just don't have culture. Okay, well, yeah, well, we don't have enough culture per turn, clearly. Should probably be working on that. Oh, okay, so there's only one player we haven't met. Okay, and apparently they are winning the religious race. Because there was a religion founded by someone who I didn't know. Ooh, we are really not doing well. Really need to... Like, I'm annoyed that how opaque the cultural element of this game is. Like, you get told this culture and you obviously research civics through that culture, so that bit's clear. But you can't, as far as I'm aware, see when are you next going to expand to get another hex. I assume that's done through culture. I assume, but I don't know. And you're not told how much culture is in a place. You just know... Or is there just something that I'm just not looking at down here? Like, okay, no. Amenities. There's no real kind of clear thing. Yeah, it's just really annoyingly opaque. And can't like click there. You can just see how much culture things are making, and I really... What is war weariness in this game? Because it seems like it only happens... Okay, whatever. Well, we're just waiting for Corinth to essentially peace out, because we're completely owning them. So, so we were building a... Actually, getting into playing the game. We're building an archer to supply to Athens, I believe. We were building a trader to replace the trader that got killed by a barbarian here, and everyone else is just doing their thing, and we really need to pump out the culture, start pumping it out, But we're going to get some wonders soon, so that's actually going to help, I think. I'm still now in a city state that I do not know. Oh, wow. Once you have an encampment, your military units start popping up at the encampment. That's kind of cool. The whole encampment not being allowed next to the city centre, I kind of like in a kind of a thematic historical sense with the, I believe it was the Field of Mars, or whatever it was called. Essentially, Rome didn't like letting its military units. Well, I mean, you had the Doors of Mars that were only open when you were at peace. But anyway, whatever. They deliberately tried to separate their civilian and military lives. And yeah, so the encampment was outside of the city limits, or something like that. And I guess lots of other civilizations have done similar things in terms of that. Do you want to be shot? I don't think I can shoot over that, but I can try. Yeah, I can't shoot over it. Let's get the turn though. So I think you're fine. Okay, so all you can do is just fortify. Probably should we range attack them or move in to kill the... Who cares about a scout really though? Okay. This scout is just very confused. This... Maybe I fortified him and never unfortified him? That would be amusing. Seeing the marsh. Marsh is not a very good place. On the other hand, may as well just... We can always move you out of the marsh. Now... It may be time to just... Okay, it's 2 turns before we're going to start building the Alhambra, so... Is there anything that we can do for 2 turns? We build another warrior. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, another warrior is probably the best use of our time. Oh, we'll just keep you there. Okay. Sparta, are you losing population? No. So that's okay, it's just 0, and that's pretty good actually. I continue to be annoyed at how these encampments, these districts don't tell you how much you're getting from... Oh, you have to hover over. Okay, so the specialist is getting 2 production. Yeah, and does that increase? Is that based on how much... Like, does a workshop who knows? Who knows? Like, is that based on the workshop thing? I don't even look at that, no. Yeah, because it would be interesting if putting buildings in the district made if that increased, or like the citizen slot was that amount as well. But anyway, who knows? Yeah, who knows indeed, because this game is very, very unclear on lots of things. And who's the other people who are eating food? It's probably Mycenae. And they're not starving themselves, they're just staying. Yeah, okay. What do you need orders for? Oh, they are not very happy at all. What does this tell us? Oh, don't even have a trader sign. Okay. I guess we want a bit more strategic. Like, yeah, I guess we put an archer and 2 warriors in Athens, an archer and a warrior in Mycenae, and Mycenae is kind of, well, environment around it is a lot more defensive, and also it's easy to reinforce from Sparta if Sparta actually had troops actually near it. But anyway, so what are you doing there? You could be doing great amounts of killing. Let's put you on that road. Yes. Okay, choose research. What research are we now going to go after? So, next in our quest, after the Alhambra, we're either going for the Forbidden City or for the Patala Palace, which requires astronomy. So, luckily, everything is boosted on the way to printing, so may as well go to the printing. Yeah. And how do I boost that? Build 2 universities. Okay. Astronomy may get boosted before that point, but anyway. How do you even build universities? That might be the more relevant issue here. So, yeah, let's do mathematics and go to education. Maybe somehow get a great scientist, I don't know. And, but otherwise, we're getting that university is going to boost both of those things. So it's, I guess, going to save us more time anyway. But is there any easy way for us to get a great scientist at this point? We're getting points. I don't know how. Oh, just because of our districts. Okay, yeah. Well, that's not useful. I've already got the Eureka moment for mathematics. Ugh. Am I going to get every great general? It doesn't seem like anyone else is interested in great generals. What the hell? That's amazing. Okay, so you use Yi Son Sing to make an ironclad. Like, you could foreseeably make an ironclad in, I don't know, 500 BC. Just smash people with your ironclad. Okay. So, who's been we also really need to start getting these great cultural people. Where am I getting my points? Does it tell me here? Well, it tells me the building expenses. Though I can't actually see because do I need to close this thing in order to see my build? Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's a really good. Oh, now it scrolls. Good. But where am I getting great people points from? Still got my great general government. Yeah. Maybe I should switch out as soon as I get a new civic. Oh, no, civic. Should I swap out to be efficient? No, can't do that. No. Okay. Just gonna have to push through. Or build 6 farms now. Actually, couldn't we go... Yeah, we're gonna get 2 campus districts soon anyway. Let's see if we can pump out 6 farms, just for the sake of it. Do I have... So I currently have 2 builder charges, 5 builder charges, and I have 1 farm, 2 farms. So I need to use 4 builder charges. Which may be actually easier than it seems. No. Oh, yeah. I forgot you could do this. Let's buy that tile. Place the Alhambra there. Is that what we want to be doing? I think so. Okay. These are using up a really good tile though, but that's what happens when you have a natural wonder that just makes all the tiles great. Have to give up some of them. Okay, so is there any way that I can particularly power this wonder? I guess I could do some hammering. I mean, not hammering, chopping. Yeah. Okay. You. Going to. Oh, actually, I'll wait for. We're actually in position. I just don't like leaving that archer on the coast. I know it's very it's not actually in any danger, but still. I guess Japan, though, you're gonna put cities on my continent, and I'm gonna crush your cities on my continent because I'm a bigger deal than you are. That is a lot of turns. Surely there's some way to... evidently not. The only thing I can do really is make them happier, but how exactly I do that, I don't know. Are you still kind of trailing Sparta in? Yeah, it's annoying. Oh, the only thing I could do is I could get a trade route, which I should probably do. Oh, on this note, I should really get sailing. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that because I need to... Gonna get a trade route to Narmadol and it will be good with the world. Amphitheater? Yeah, that sounds good. What's the point of having an Acropolis if you don't actually put culture in it? yet another turn when they don't peace out with me. They keep on throwing units on. Okay, so gonna move you to Ephesus. Do we go about there? Yep. Ooh, okay. What is the Protestantism? Okay, well, yes. I like your Protestantism. I'm gonna skip one turn. Oh, and here was me thinking. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Oh, I should probably weakened the bigger one, but anyway. Where can I send you to build some farms? Yeah, let's just farm around Phasalis. Okay. Oh, I still can't go over the water? How do you get over the water? Probably shipbuilding. Oh, I can't even embark till shipbuilding as well. Need to build 2 galleys. That's embarrassing. Anyway, back to where we were. Well, that was not as productive as it could have been. So I guess that would boost our... go from 68 to... oh, 62 was cutting 6 turns off. I really should have just trade routed to Athens or something. That would have... been probably better. What was that? Sparta. Are you going to build a necropolis now? Maybe? I could build a necropolis on the bananas, and that would probably, in a sense, be a bad idea, but in another sense, like, I don't need so much food. There's the whole thing with commercial districts and harbours, and there's no hills around there anyway. Yeah, so maybe just bang out the Acropolis. Start working on culture. Or do the campus. If I was to make a campus, where would actually be a good place for a campus be? Let's just see what's going on here. So, great scientist, university adjacent to a mountain. Two universities. The only place that we can build a university adjacent to a mountain is there. Oh, but then I need the space for the Patella Palace next to the mountain. Oh. Problems. I could then build the Patella Palace there, and then that would screw my industrial zone over though a bit, but what, by one hammer. Yeah, we'll see what we decide to do. I think we do need to actually start ramping up the culture in the cultural war though. Okay, what are we doing here? If I was to send you here and say, oh, I need to remove improvement and then harvest and ooh. Does removing improvements cost a worker action? Maybe. Well, probably. I would think. Oh, it's not even any documentation on that. Okay, let's do this thing. How extreme. Yep. Now chasing the elusive culture. I could do this. Oh, that doesn't. Ugh. still not in range to shoot people. Probably bring them over there though, just in case. Library. Oh, library was completed ages ago. Granary was the thing that was just completed. Could now build Acropolises for everyone? Oh, but we're losing gold. How are we going to solve this gold issue? Don't know. Yeah, it still has not recognized that an amphibious landing is not the best way of winning the game. Sorry, just had to take a little break to eat food. Okay, let's get back to that. Can't shoot anyone here. No. I guess I could move you there. Just love firing at boats. That's basically our entire culture, is firing arrows at boats. Okay. It's the first time I've promoted a hoplite or a spearman at all. So this tree is not familiar to me at all. So I guess to become even better at the thing that you're doing, like that you're designed for, or do you become better in a general way? I guess all the promotion trees have that same thing. No, but I mean, normally it's +5 for the general thing, and then like +10 to the specific thing. But in this case, the specific scenario of versus melee units is something you're going to encounter a lot. Though, if we actually think about it, are melee units going to be a thing for much longer? What do we have in terms of the units? Actually, let's just look at it. So an archer goes from a slinger to an archer to a crossbowman to a cannon to a machine gun. Okay. While a... Well, actually, what does happen with cavalry? You got cavalry to bombard to artillery to rocket artillery. Okay. So, yeah, we'll get to the relevance of that. So, that's the industrial era. So, so it just goes horsemen to cavalry. And then to Cossacks. Oh, no, that's replacement. Get cavalry to helicopters. Does this still count as a cavalry unit? Promotion class light cavalry. So whatever a spearman is going to end up being good against helicopters? Is that what I'm seeing here? Spearman to pikeman to anti-tank crew. To mon anti-tank. Does that mean tank is finally a cavalry unit in this game? Is this a... Yes, yes. Tank is a heavy cavalry unit. Okay. So maybe being good against cavalry is something that's going to last forever. But yeah, the question is, what about melee units? Are melee units going to last forever? If we go to like a warrior goes to a swordsman, which then goes to... Oh, okay. Is that still... Wow. Okay. That's not what I would have expected. So melee units are going to be forever, and they're forever going to be the mainstay of the armies. 70 melee strength. Versus, what is a tank in terms of, like... It's 80. Okay. So... Currently the warrior is like 20, swordsman is like 35, I think, yeah, 35, and a light cavalry unit, the horseman, is also 35. And anti-cavalry have like plus 50% against cavalry, so it's essentially a question of, do you get plus 5 that then gets buffed by an extra 50%, so that gets buffed more, or do you just get this? I think we're just going to be fighting against melee units a lot more than cavalry units, though, like eventually when they're not hoplites, when they turn into whatever, anti-tank crews or whatever, then maybe there'll be more specialist units, as in we'll be using them in a more specialist way and thus want them for the strength against cavalry. I guess that's right now. We need it for anti-melee, so we'll deal with it if necessary. And I think that was another farm. So there were 4 farms there, and there's 1 farm here. So 1 more farm should give us feudalism. Just switching to the feudalism because it has a nasty tendency to not give me my ability to switch civics when I boost. Do I just really not get to... Ah, good, good. What else am I doing? nothing. There is no other thing that needs to be done. What? What is the thing that we just... Oh, wow. Okay, serfdom might be something. Oh, we just got rid of Ilkum, and so serfdom is sort of the replacement of that. We might remove that there, and then get... Yeah, let's do that. Maybe? Oh, actually, let's... What is happening with great people? Do we really need great general points right now? Maybe? Maybe just want great writers and artists and all that. We are going for cultural victory, so let's... Yeah, let's change our policies to... Great writer, great scientist. Still want this maintenance, because otherwise we are completely destroyed in terms of money. We could get 2 extra gold. No, we're not going to do that. And then there's these new ones, medieval and Renaissance era, and extra build actions. If we want extra build actions, then we will... Well, I can also change my government at this point in time. So, in one more turn, so essentially, if I'd wait one more turn with this, then I'd get 1% more combat experience thing. Oh, maybe we want Classical Republic. The problem with Classical Republic is that we will need to use a wildcard slot to get our conscription. We could switch to wonder production though. Wonder production autocracy. Oh, and then you use Luther Diplomatic. There might be an argument for that. Who is I just do that to make sure that it doesn't actually save. I don't know whether yes or no means saving or not. So they're a merchant republic. They're an oligarchy, a theocracy, and an oligarchy. Okay, and I am an oligarchy. Yeah. So some people like me because I'm an oligarchy. Okay, so that's all the same. So it's a question of whether I want my cities to be happier and get some extra great people points or this wonder production. If we were to go to an autocracy, would we have... maybe? Okay, let's just, I guess we've decided to have enough legacy bonus for combat experience. It's not really that useful a legacy bonus in a way. We don't need the +4 anymore. We may as well get some other kind of legacy thing going on. This would be better, I think, Classical Republic, but we really do need our conscription to make our government work, and the wonder production will allow us to actually bang out those wonders faster. So we're going to change to an autocracy. My people are enthusiastic to try this new form of government. I guess that just means we've never had an autocracy before. When you're going back to a government, people get unhappy that you're going back to something you've already tried. So I guess my citizens are just... they're unhappy with the current regime, and they're like, let's try something else. So they're enthusiastic for this, let's do it. Build up as many legacy bonuses as possible. Maybe there's an achievement for having like a massive amount of legacy bonuses, but we're going to move that to there, and we're going to get our great scientists and our great writers. We are then going to, so... could bang out some galleys. Is anyone actually on the coast, come to think of it? This is maybe an important question to ask. Is anyone able to build galleys without a no, I'm gonna have to build a harbour. Oh, Phasalis. Yes, you can build me galley. Oh, actually, is that on here? No, it wasn't. Phasalis will build me galleys. So it seems it doesn't let you build galleys if you are next to a lake. Can't fill a lake full of naval units, sadly. So Phasalis, you... no, not the archer. You might build a galley. It will take a long time. So yeah, we could give you plus 100% production speed. I don't really need any of the other ones, that's the thing. Yeah, so let's just have our little experiment with building naval units for no real reason. We don't really need the naval units, though I guess we could explore with them. Yes, our policy agenda is set. Now, Phasalis. If you heard about these galley things that we can build, we're going to build 2 of them, so then we can get the boost on shipbuilding, which will let us finally trade across the water. Or is it celestial navigation that you need for that? Oh, you need a harbour, don't you? Yeah, you might need a harbour for your traders to go through. But anyway, we will sort that all out. Which note, this builder... Oh, I guess we could build some quarries and that will boost up our galley speed. Civics. What civics are we going to get? I'm thinking... Oh, can we now get mercenaries? Yeah, okay. And then it'll be just a case of getting medieval affairs and then get merged. Republic. Okay. I think this has actually dragged on too long. Need some sea resources. Improved, but where? What am I even boosting by getting sea resources improved? Is it? Oh, celestial navigation. Actually, I do need those pearls, so let's go do that, and we'll buy that tile. Anyway, this has. Oh, I might finish the turn first. Okay. Should have really moved my arch down and then done that, but anyway. Fortify you. Anyway, okay. I will see you next episode right now. Have fun if you decide to have a little pause between watching. If not, see you in a few minutes.